Welcome back to Motivational Monday. You know what I'm saying? Hope you had a good week. Today's video is about consistency. Let's get into it. Let's face it, we all love a good success story, right? We see the highlights, the big wins, the moments of glory. But what we don't often see is the daily grind behind the scenes. We don't see the early mornings, the late nights, and the times where things wasn't going so perfectly. Success, whether it's in your personal life, your career, or your health, it comes down to one thing: consistency.
Think about this. It's easy to feel motivated when you're excited about a new goal. We've all been there, right? That initial burst of energy, that excitement to get started. But here's the truth. Motivation doesn't last forever. And that's okay. Because what truly drives success isn't being motivated all the time. It's showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Consistency beats motivation every time.
So what does that look like in practice? It means showing up on the days where you're tired. It means pushing through when you'd rather be doing something else. It means committing to your goal even when you're not feeling 100%. Because those small actions repeated over time lead to massive results.
I know what you're thinking, but small steps feel small. It doesn't feel like much progress, right? And here's the thing, you don't need to make giant leaps every day. In fact, it's the tiny incremental steps that will make all the difference. You see, small progress adds up. It builds over time.
Let me give you an example. If you run a marathon, you don't start by running 26 miles on day one, right? You start with a mile, and then 2, and then 3. Each run builds your endurance, your strength, and your belief in yourself. The same principle applies to everything in life. Whether you're building a business, learning a new skill, or working on your personal goals, small steps repeated consistently will create momentum.
Now here's a question I want you to think about. What's one small step you can take today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's spending 15 minutes on a project you've been procrastinating on. Maybe it's making that phone call, or setting up that meeting, or taking the first step towards a fitness goal. Whatever it is, the key is to start small and stay consistent. And here's a little secret. The more you show up consistently, the more you build trust in yourself. You start to realize that you're capable of so much more than you thought. And that, my friends, is how you build confidence. Not by taking one massive leap, but by showing up again and again, even when it's hard.
Imagine where you could be a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, if you would just show up consistently. Imagine the progress you make. Think about how much stronger, more skilled, and more confident you would be simply if you decided to keep going, even on those tough days.
Here's another thing to remember. Celebrate your small wins. We often get caught up in waiting for the big victories, the promotions, the weight loss, the big breakthroughs. But guess what? Those small victories along the way deserve just as much celebration. Did you complete your workout today? That's a win. Did you spend 30 minutes working on something you're passionate about? That's progress. Every step counts.
By acknowledging your small wins, you keep your momentum alive. You remind yourself that you're moving forward, even when it's just one small step at a time.
So as you start your week, I want you to remember this. Success doesn't come from massive bursts of energy. It comes from small, consistent action. And the best part, you're in control of those actions. You get to decide how you show up. You get to decide whether you'll take that small step today.
No matter how big your goals are, no matter how far off they may seem, the journey starts with one step. And that one step leads to another and another. Before you know it, you've built the momentum to achieve something incredible.
So my challenge to you this week is simple. Take one small step towards your goal. Just one. And then take another tomorrow. Keep showing up. and watch how the small things add up. Remember, consistency is your superpower, and that's what will carry you to the finish line.
Thanks for joining us today for Motivational Monday. If this message resonated with you, be sure to like, share, subscribe for more weekly motivation. 2 Minute Tuesday tomorrow. Guys say the same. We'll see you in the next video at the end of the day.